Hey guys, it's been a super long time since I've posted anything, so I just wanted to catch you up on where I am and my progress. It's actually been 2 years now since I started learning the cello, so there will be a 2-year progress video coming soon, but I just upgraded cellos. So this is the Scarlatti 302. I have been playing the Scarlatti 300 for about a year. Sometimes my upstairs neighbor dances when I play, so she's dancing. She's about 8 and it's awesome. I love it. But you might hear that especially if I keep playing. My apologies for not posting anything in a while. I'm still here. I still practice as much as possible. I've just had a lot of other things going on, a lot of music things. Some of you know I am a full-time musician. I still take lessons as often as I can and practice as often as I can. In this video, I'm going to talk about upgrading your cello. Many of you know I started on playing on the cheapest cello I could find. I bought it off of Amazon and it cost like $500 Canadian, and that cello was called a Cecilio, I think 100, but I have no regrets buying it. As soon as I bought it, I replaced the strings and it was fine to learn on. I'll post a link in the description to a video where I talk about some of the pros and cons to that cello, because I think a lot of people buy that cello because it is the cheapest thing you can find, and cellos are quite expensive. So this cello, the Scarlatti 302, is actually very similar to the Scarlatti 300, but it's about double the price. So my first Scarlatti 300 was about $2,000 Canadian, and this one came to about I think just under 3,700 Canadian. It's made out of the same wood, which is spruce and maple wood. It has better strings on it. I don't know what these strings are at the moment, but they definitely are different than the last Scarlatti. Like the low strings just sound warmer, is the term that I have heard used for this cello. So warmer, in my opinion, like if I was to think of it in simple terms, I guess my other cello was very bright, and it was louder than this cello actually. I played in an orchestra last year, and it cut through the other cellos. Like you could hear my cello above the other ones, but this one, it's sort of like a full sound, especially on the bottom end. So I love that. The luthier that I went to, he said the difference between that last cello and this cello is that the varnish is different. On the Scarlatti 300, the varnish was an alcohol-based varnish, so the varnish is what they put on the wood. And this one has an oil-based varnish, but the sound is completely different. So I've played for 2 years. This is my 3rd cello. Every time I upgrade, so this is the 2nd time I've switched, there's like a period of time. Last time, I've had this cello for maybe a month now. Yeah, a month. And the last cello I had, it took me 3 or 4 months to actually really enjoy playing it. And I'm doing the same thing now where I'm sort of, I enjoy playing this cello, but switching cellos is different than, you know, sitting down at a different piano than you practice on. And, you know, it feels like even sitting behind this cello, I've had to figure out how to feel comfortable, or, you know, where to put the end pin. And yeah, I've even, as you can see, I still have a little bit of tapes on mine, so even figuring out where those go, it's just an adjustment period. And I don't know how long it's going to take me to adjust to this one, but that's part of the reason why I haven't posted much, because switching cellos, it like takes me a minute to figure out how much pressure I need to put on these strings, and you know where the squeaks are, sort of. And the other thing is, something I've learned, which is unique to the cello, is that cellos often get better with age. So you might go, she's still dancing around, you might go to a music store and you're going to find like a well-used cello that might be almost the same price as new. All that being said, those cellos had a really nice resonance to them, and this cello is brand new. I think I might be like, I'm the first person to own this cello, but there's maybe 3 people have played it, because the person I bought it from, the luthier, and my teacher played it, and me. And so it doesn't ring. That one sort of does. Okay, that rang. But there were certain spots on my old cello that had a really nice ring, vibration to them, and this one does not have those yet. You may hear the term that cellos open up with time, and I'm still kind of learning what that means, but I'm going to try to play this as much as I can in tune to get the wood vibrating on the right notes to just kind of open up the sound. So it's just going to take a minute. Do I regret the upgrade? No, because the last cello was an entry-level student cello, and although I got used to it and comfortable with it, I did not love the sound, and I just didn't love it. So I'm excited to get acquainted with this, and I intend to upgrade again, but not many more times. It depends what all I do with the cello and how far I go with it, but